Yeah, no, shout out to the Renegades for having us out here, bro, in Gametime Detroit. It's super sick, bro, for real.
Remember, I was always on my grind. I ain't picking up, you hit my line. I will never let them block my shine. I will never let them block my shine.
First things first, what are your thoughts on the Gametime?
I think it's sick, bro. I mean, it's definitely something I haven't been to before. I'm not really, super big at gaming, but I mean, just at first sight, it's got a nice vibe. It looks like really, I mean, it looks like higher class. So, but I mean, it would be cool to have like an experience with a bunch of homies, whether it's like music people or whoever, just friends to come and play games and just like kind of play with each other. But I think it's sweet, bro. It's cool that. Yeah, bro. A tournament or just like a friendly thing or something. It would be sweet to kind of interact with it. But I mean, just looking at it behind us, it's crazy, bro. I mean,
Renegades.
yeah, bro. Yeah, shout out to them for sure for having us out here.
Where do you see yourself in a couple years?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, if I even looked back to last year and thought where I would be now, I mean, it's hard to say for sure what I actually think. I would like to be touring, you know what I'm saying, and taking it to like the fullest level as far as music, whether it be, doing my own stuff. I mean, I do a lot of engineering stuff as well for other people and kind of dabble with producing, but I would like to be touring, whether it was my tour or being on tour as a opener or something like that. That's like a number one thing for me. And then next, yeah, bro, I would love to do it. Just the experience. I love traveling and stuff. And then next month I'm actually moving to LA. So, I mean, I know for sure I'll be in California by, within a couple years. So we'll see where that takes me as far as opportunity and what type of music I'll be making in a couple years,
Thoughts on Detroit hip hop?
So I got mixed feelings, Typically, I'm not super into like a heavy, aggressive type of hip hop, just in general. Whether it doesn't matter location. I think the sound, just to me personally, not even. I mean, it's a little biased, obviously. I think it's just kind of like the production style to me is a little corny. But it's just mainly just the way that it's like the structure. They use like the weird synth bass and stuff, and I feel like, I mean, the style of rap, I'm not knocking the style of rap because it's cool, it's unique, and like we talked about earlier, it's like something you could tell off rip, like, oh, this is a Detroit artist, which is cool, and but I just think like it's almost like it doesn't seem adjacent to where they should be, like the style of vocal and rhythm and how they interpret like their flow. It almost sounds like it shouldn't be on that style of beat to me. You know what I'm saying? It almost seems like it should be more boom bappy or like more you know what I'm saying, more like boom bap drums or like different sample chop melodies, like some old Kanye or like some sped up like R&B.
Speaking of New York, it's crazy that we was both out there at the same time.
I know,
We
bro.
linked up.
I wish we could have linked up. I remember I got in at, like, I was just getting there when you were flying out. But yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah, but no, we keep it in 100. I like that response, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like you basically saying like you respect it, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for what it is, and you can't. I mean, just as an artist, just typically because I don't like a specific style of music, I'm not gonna disrespect it because I don't like it. I'm still gonna acknowledge what it's worth as far as like what it's done for the hip hop community as a whole. But you know what I'm saying. But I'll also be the first one to tell you if I'm not super into something,
So
And
how do you feel about artists from Detroit? Are you from Detroit?
so I used to live in Warren as a kid, so the burbs of Detroit area. But I've lived up north, so about an hour north of Detroit for the majority of my life. I graduated high school out there and everything like that.
Okay.
So
How do you feel about artists in the greater Detroit area within,
Yeah.
or outside of the Detroit sound?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we get enough recognition?
I think it's definitely not enough like recognition for sure, except for like the main key people, obviously Eminem, stuff like that. Right, Big Sean, Deja Love, she was big for a little bit. She had a time. But no, I think it's definitely underestimated as far as because like nobody really knows it for outside of that sound that we were just talking about. With that being said, though, I feel like now more than ever, it is more a time for Detroit as a community of not only music but art and stuff like that, people that are independent or doing their own lane, or you know what I'm saying, something different than what has been done here already. I think it's now more than ever easier to get it out, especially it's just growing so much, it's flourishing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I've met so many people that are like so completely different sounds from each other. Just for instance, like everybody here, just chopping it up with them, like, you know, per se, obviously we could work together well, but a lot of us don't have that same, you know, you couldn't put us all into like a category, which is like the sweetest part, and I think that's kind of implemented in just Detroit, like the area, you know.
Right, because you do a lot of networking in Detroit, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can
Yeah.
you speak on your experience networking in the city?
So it's been like recently I've been going to a lot of different like just I actually went to an event that was based off of just an art, like he's an artist. And it was mainly, most of the demographic was musicians, you know, hip hop artists and stuff. But it was cool because just with the Instagram and stuff like that, I'm always, you know, trying to build and brand myself. So it was cool to actually go to a networking event, and I had people that actually, oh, like, I know who you are type thing, which was different for me. So like networking was like, and I met hella people, you know what I'm saying? And people, the same vice versa. I seen people that I know from the internet or on Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I come up to them, I'm like, yo, your music's sick. And they might not have ever I physically knew who they were, or you know what I'm saying? But so like networking on that level, like, because everything's so internet now, you know? And I was just talking to Andre, like, I've been trying not to do so much social media because I mean it helps you grow with your brand, but networking in real life, like, it's been really sick, yeah, and just to see it, yeah, bro, and you know everybody's kind of got the little, everybody was clicked up, but at the same time there was, you know, I kind of floated around. I'm a lot of different, you know, I play with different styles of music and stuff like that, or to kind of hang out with different type of people as a whole. So I was kind of bouncing around and meeting new people in each little group of, you know, because that's just kind of naturally how it is, I feel like. Especially, it doesn't matter if it was Detroit or somewhere, like everybody's got their own kind of niche market, and everybody knows everybody in that kind of zone. So like to go and see all these people in one spot, it was sick, and it was free, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a big thing. So, but networking in Detroit's been really sick, bro, and I'm really excited to see like kind of that aspect when I leave too, because that's gonna be like a lot different than Detroit, because that's all I know, you know. Okay.
This is a cool story.
Yeah.
Can you speak to anything about the creative process on making the Sunlight track that we did?
Yeah, bro, that was sick, bro. So originally I met T when I think we were in a session with Tyler, right? Yeah. So he recorded one of my friends, Tyler, you did, and it was super sick. And I remember we just kind of got each other's info, whatever. And so I was actually, that day that we did it, I mean, we did it all pretty much in one night. I was out to dinner. I think it was my dad's birthday, bro. It was probably like exactly a year ago, because my dad's birthday is January 9th. So it was like almost exactly a year ago, I think, bro, when we did that.
And shout out to David Mutar for
Yeah.
sending us that file.
Bro, yeah, your boy. He sent the yeah. Yeah, and that's what was so special about it too. I feel like, because I typically don't produce too often. Like I have the capability to do it, but I normally I have so many super cool. Yeah, like, you know, Sev, my boy Shogun. I have so many friends that are so talented at producing, so I kind of utilize like their, because it's just so sweet and so in front of my face. I can just, you know, it's awesome. But yeah, so your boy sent us that sample, super sick. I think we reversed a couple parts, chopped it up and stuff, and then we just laid some simple drums down. It was super organic, you know what I'm saying? We did it really quick. Yeah, and I had like a good time, but it was cool because and also like I don't really work on a lot of stuff at home anymore because I have the home setup that we used. So it was cool that we actually did like a full track production, tracking, mixing, everything from my house, you know, where I grew up. So exactly. Yeah. It took like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive all the way up to the freaking sticks, bro.
What's good, family? Thank you for tuning in to A Day in the Life interview number 2. We got plenty more on the way. In the meantime, make sure you go check out Swam Lewis's most recent project, Immortality. Came out in 2020. It's a great hip-hop / indie / alternative type vibe. And I think a lot of people are responding well to that. So go give it a listen, show some love on his Instagram, and be sure to keep an eye out for Define Detroit's Brunch Music and Growth event. This is going to be an event for someone who's an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur or someone who just loves music and brunch. You know what I'm saying? The last one had a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life come out and share resources and experiences that other people were able to take and, you know, possibly help them do better at whatever it is they want to do. Not to mention the food and performances from Dominique Mary Davis, Bryce the Third, possibly myself. And yeah, our whole job is to make sure that you leave feeling uplifted, motivated, and ready to make a change, ready to do a little bit better than you did the day before. The tickets are available. I'm gonna post a link along with this video or the audio. I'll make sure it's very easily accessible. And don't forget about Gametime's first open mic event / talent show on March 13th. This is gonna be a great venue for any type of artist or performer to come out and show what it is they do. I'm talking about this man. This venue is incredible, and not a lot of people know about it. So, you know, make sure you one of the first ones to find out by coming out and supporting this event or being a part of it. You know, other than that, once again, thanks for tuning in. You guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Keep your heads up, and I'll see you soon.